Hurry up, 5 minutes. 5 minutos. Esta noche es muy caliente.
Hey, download your TikTok app today so you can have Chinese spyware in your house for free. You go down! Give me money!
Fucking future!
We're talking about a fat ass and everything, yeah.
No, I said loud ass. It's like I took a poop and it was one of those painful ones that brings a tear to your eye. Nipplicious. I'm not about that life, so pardon me, excuse me. Oh. Gotta hit sing. No, we do that once, we do that twice. Oh, did I unmute the mic? I did unmute the mic. One step at a time. One step at a time, baby. That's how we do. What are we gonna spoofify? I think we're just gonna stick with the bullshit mix. Because some people just don't appreciate classical music, man. I don't know who that would be. No, don't pause that shit. All my friends are asleep. This ain't no damn good. I guess I could put on my fuzzy hat, because, you know, it's fuzzy wuzzy time. And then we do the thing, my friend. Do I have another scary mug? I don't think I do. Scary. Yes, I do. Okay. I guess. Oh, there's my poison apple mug. I found it. It's just so dark. Okay, cool. I found it, guys. Good news. You hate the pumpkin? It's a jack-o'-lantern, though. I absolutely love them. I'm gonna put a Christmas hat on him, and he's gonna sit out here till the 1st. I just took it down for tonight. Don't boycott me, I need friends. Oh, by the by, here's my poisoned apple mug. Isn't that cool? It's iridescent and everything? Yeah. Don't hate the pumpkin. Hate the what is it? Hate the holiday? I mean, I guess you could consider it a holiday. Oh. So, sorry I wasn't doing the thing with you guys this year. I did it with you guys. Well, I didn't do it with you guys last year, but I was here last year. You guys were not here. Where were you guys last Halloween? Oh. Okay. What am I missing? I got the dip. Oh shit! Is this my jacket pocket? Jacket's way the fuck over there. Oh, we almost got everything. Oh yes, we got to put on the hat too. I still haven't even taken the tags off my little skeletonis. So Lima asked me earlier today if I was wearing my hat because it's Halloween. And I said, no, I'm just wearing because I'm wearing it. It's not a Halloween thing, it's a year-round thing. You'll see in a sec. Don't see how anybody could hate the pumpkin. Penis. Maybe you can elaborate while I'm still setting up. Why you hate the pumpkin? No, hate the pumpkin. Penis. It might be too hot for this hat. I'll wear it for a little bit. I knew it! Well, might as well do 2 by 2. I don't know. Anyways, how'd you guys' Halloween go? Your Samhain, your Devil's Knot, whatever the heck y'all want to call it. Free candy for them mooching ass childrens. And then, can you hear me now? Oh, big old bag of dicks. Hi. I took somebody's suggestion on switching the cameras. The dog does not seem to be happy, but that's just her face. She can't help that. This hat is warm. It's 67 degrees in the house. It's way too warm in here for me to be wearing this hat. But I decided to wear it for a little bit with y'all. A little bit. Ooh, that's a pinch and a half right there. I'll manage. I'll find a way. Whew. Is it time to switch out my wax? I don't know. Hey, sarcastic already, you hear? I'm guessing you're the only one here. Ray, I guess she hates the pumpkin so much that she ain't talking no more. Alright, taking this shit off, I'm melting. Oh, see how I'm wearing the bipolar hoodie. I can be hot and cold at the same time. Isn't that glorious? That's glorious. Put that shit right there. Ta-da, I'm here. This is so weird. I'm centered on the camera, but the camera is actually lined up with my right eye. It's weird. Because, you know, the way I'm sitting down. But anyways, it's like lined up right here with my right eye. I don't know what the hey. But hi, welcome to Books and Bourbon. I mean, booze and bourbon, because, you know, boo, scary, blah. And I know I have masks, but I'm gonna move it up. No, we're not doing all that. Oh, and here's the other big reveal. Since it is Halloween, I'm drinking out of my special mug. I think I poured a lot of whiskey. Find a way to soldier through it. We don't put it back in the bottle. Oh, that's a thing right there. Why is it so spicy? I got like cherries and pumpkin on that. Interesting. But it could be because I'm on the berry skull right now. Could be. Oh. I guess I'll grab the book and just start reading because I don't think anybody's joined me. Somebody sent me a message. Justin sent me a message. Fried chicken? Motherfucker, that ain't got shit to do with fuck. I'll check that out later, buddy. I ain't watching no damn video in the middle of the stream. Book. Anyways. Hope everybody's having a lovely Halloween night. Who knows? I might turn in early. You got nothing telling you? Well, I was just... I didn't send you an invite because I figured you were already here. But oh yeah, I showed the mug. You ready for it? Right? Wait for it. Ba da da da. Ooh, ah. See, I actually like this take on a skull. I think it's really, it's subtle, but it's dope. What do you think? Yeah, but nobody cares about that right now. What do you think about the mug? Goes with my apple, which is over by the PC. So I ate. Girl, you tripping. Stop fucking playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. Oh. It's fine. I mean, I'm the skull person, so, you know, it's not for you. Oh, wait. Hold on. I got more Halloween stuff. Hold on. Oh. Oh, dicks. I mean, I don't know how I'm going to satiate him. We're going to try it. Whoop. Yeah. Then I got this son bitch right. We got ghosts too, right? It's a Japanese ghost. It's fine. It's Gengar. It's my favorite Pokemon. Where the hell could we possibly put him? Can you hold on to him? No. Well, shit. The hell are you good for, Jack? Can you stay up there without falling? You drunk ass? No, of course not. Well, just know I got a ghost over here. Come Come on, drunk ass. At least you stay up there. Okay, he stays up there. There we go. All settled. It's done. I mean, I do have more poker mans, but this is not the poker man stream. This is the booze and bourbon. So we got a ghost and we got... Yeah. And then I got the dog over here just looking at me, falling asleep. We'll see the direct line of sight between me and the dog. Ain't that right, dog? You damn Skippy. Anyways, time for another sip of booze before we get into it. Gotta warm up them pipes. Me, me, me. Me, 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 me. Oh, you didn't see the other mug. Hold on. No, oh yeah, you like this one? And the handle is a machete. Pretty cool, right? Don't you dare say this one's alright. I'll be mad. Now I'll start responding with the letter K. Don't make me do that. I don't want to go nuclear. Nuclear, according to George W. See, we were looking like, Mr. President, we found the nuclear weapons. No, I said I was looking for nuclear weapons. And they're like, but sir... I'll do it. Heck and heck. I'm going to take back what you said about my poison apple mug. I mean, there's like a shelf back here. I could put them up there. Oh, I can finally put my gaming shelf up here. I was thinking about putting up Sonic and Tetris. I know, you're like, Sonic and Tetris? It's the video games of my childhood. Early childhood. Early tweendom. I don't know. God, I hate to think about it like that. How old is Sonic? Fuck. I don't want to talk about it. Ugh. You like the warmer, but you don't like the mug. I saw, I think it was over at Books A Million. I was just like, oh, look at that. That looks nice. I liked it. I was just like, it's a melty skull. I was like, I don't know why it looks so... Oh, damn it, SpongeBob. Okay, see, we fucked up already. SpongeBob is gone. I'm sad now. Hold on. How did we get him up there the first damn time? Stay it, silly sumbitch. Alright, so we got SpongeBob up there. I've moved a little bit so I'm in less danger of leaning back too far and hitting the sumbitch. But he's up there, so you know. We got. Yeah, he's up there. Am I too off our no. It's alright. It's fine. Everything is fine. This is a total professional stream done by a professional streamer. God. I couldn't say that with a straight face. I'm sorry. Whatever. You know what? I am doing the best I can. I don't need that judgment. You guys judging me? Dog ain't judging me. She done passed the fuck out. And then she heard dog and she's like, what? Yeah. Take your silly ass to sleep. I really do like the warmer. I'm not a fan of most things that are starts with scent and ends with C, but that one just it was really cool. I liked it. And even though Disney made money off of it, I kind of needed it. Chapter 5. October 9th, 1971. Syracuse, New York. Evening. John Lennon has arrived in America. Today is the former Beatles' 31st birthday, but the night belongs to Yoko Ono. The local Everson Museum here is hosting her first performance art exhibition in 5 years. Oh No's This Is Not Here will run for 3 weeks and draw thousands of visitors, including artist Andy Warhol, actor Dennis Hopper, and poet Allen Ginsberg, singer Bob Dylan, and music producer Phil Spector, who has spent time in the studio with the Beatles. Ono's art challenges viewers to use their imagination. She encourages patrons to touch her work, such as bubblegum machine that dispenses invisible treats, to experience it for themselves. Oh my god, I can't begin to express how much I hate performance artists and this shit that passes for art these days. My god. Like, did you guys see the statue that they did in honor of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.? It looks like a giant fucking butthole. It's supposed to be like arms hugging, but it looked like a butthole. Anyways, a gaping butthole at that. Despite the popularity of the show, Ono will never know the fame her husband enjoys. Tonight will reaffirm this. Even as crowds view the exhibit, Assistant Museum Director David Ross is desperately trying to arrange a top-secret midnight concert in the Everson's Theater space. The other 3 Beatles are all invited. Ringo Starr is already known to be in Syracuse. If the plan comes together, this could be the Beatles reunion for which the world has been waiting for 18 months. Ain't gonna happen. Can't do my heroin in the studio on my bed. Listen to your phone. At the time. You motherfucker. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Word leaks out. An excited crowd lines up outside the museum. The mob, worried about missing something, breaks down the doors. The bearded poet Ginsberg calms them, averting catastrophe. To avoid any further trouble, Ono moves Lennon's surprise party to the Hotel Syracuse. Beatles manager Alan Klein is in attendance, having achieved success for the disbanded group, unlike any they have known before. Evidence released during Paul McCartney's lawsuit against the Beatles showed that in 18 months of work, Klein's efforts brought in £9 million, about $250 million in today's US dollars. However, McCartney's attorneys voiced concerns that Klein is engaged in income tax evasion. A 6-count federal indictment in 1977 will charge Klein with failing to report $216,000 in personal income in 1970, 71, and 72. He was fined $5,000 and served 2 months in jail in 1980. You know what? That doesn't even sound that bad. I mean, as long as he didn't spend all the money, but 2 months in jail? That's a good weight loss program right there. So anyways, when I was locked up in county, one of the guys that ate at my table was an old man. He was all skin and bones. He was looking like Joaquin Phoenix in Joker. Like he was skin and sinew, you know. But anyways, he complained about there wasn't enough food there. I think I lost 14 pounds in 5 days. And I ate 3 meals a day, technically. But, yeah. So if you want to lose weight, just go to jail and don't get any commissary. You'll be alright. And no treats are for free in jail. Just know this. Not speaking from experience. I've watched enough shows. You don't want to owe nobody nothing. Also suffering in silence for 2 years, George Harrison is not in any mood to perform. 2 months ago, Harrison organized a charitable event called the Concert for Bangladesh. It was held in Madison Square Garden, and John Lennon was invited, but Lennon insisted that Yoko appear on stage during the performance and asked Harrison how she might be part of the show. Really, my dude? Well, I've no objection to her listening in the audience, George said. Needless to say, John Lennon did not show up, and Harrison will not perform tonight. But Ringo Starr is here, so is Eric Clapton, along with several other musicians. After Lennon is presented with a guitar-shaped birthday cake, a 45-minute jam session breaks out in the hotel suite. Ringo taps out rhythm on an overturned trash can as the guitar players launch into standards like Peggy Sue, and even the Beatles' Yellow Submarine. Even as the music plays, a reporter interviews John and Yoko. There's so much unexpected tension in their comments that the tape will become known as the argument interview. The reporter grows tired of the bickering and walks out. John and Yoko will repeat their differences about the world issues on the Dick Cavett show, but the tone will be much lighter, with Lennon making jokes in a faux military uniform. Oh, speaking of which, Ringo was tapping out the beat on an overturned trash can. I bet you it still sounded better than Metallica's Saint Anger album. Those of you that know, know. Those of you that don't, well, no loss. You can check out any song on that album, you'll be like, oh my god, this sounds like shit. Anyways. As for this surprise 31st birthday party, John and Yoko will later send warm thank you notes to all in attendance, making no mention of their heated moments. Most everyone in the room this evening is British, friends who made the pilgrimage to see Yoko's show and celebrate John's birthday. Soon they will go home, and a truth will be unmasked. John Lennon has no friends in his new homeland, just Yoko. Well, John, it's because you're a dick. Excuse me. Rest in peace, brother, but you were a dick. And, you know, some people don't like that shit. Maybe that's why I have very few, if any, friends. There are people I call friends, damn it, but they don't call me. I'll be okay. I got my dog, got my lady friend, and I got my whiskey. And I got great neighbors. Man can't ask for much more. Oh, by the way, if I sent you that video of the guy shooting that big 454 or whatever, it was just cool because his gun room also has a shooting range in it. And I'm just like, oh my god, if only I had the money. I bet he has that super expensive HVAC system that filters out the lead too. I wouldn't do all that, but, you know, that's just because Matt is a hatter, baby. The couple is in the United States to hunt for Yoko's missing daughter, Kyoko. The 8-year-old has disappeared after being taken away by her American father, Tony Cox. Lennon and Ono flew to New York City last month with no return ticket back to England. The matter of custody of the young Kyoko is now with the American court system. It was only in 1994, at the age of 31, that Kyoko finally made contact with her mother. The two have been close ever since. Tony Cox, an artist, is never held legally accountable for the abduction, as Yoko Ono declined to pursue the matter. Well, you know what? Better late than never, I suppose. I don't know. I'd be hard pressed to buy my mom a coffee at this point. Like, if she just randomly showed up, like, sup, I can make coffee if you'd like. Like, that's... I'm a different story anyways. Penis. After taking up residence at Manhattan's St. Regis Hotel, moving in 18 trunks of my personal possessions. Not my... of personal possessions, excuse me. The couple works with Alan Klein to find Kyoko. Doctors are telling Lennon that his sperm count is too low to produce another child. Having had 2 miscarriages and now facing a future without her daughter, Yoko is obsessed with the situation. John Lennon has also had a child problem. He knows that by leaving England, he is effectively abandoning his son Julian, for whom the singer pays little in the way of child support, to his former wife, Cynthia. Man, he's a deadbeat dad on top of that? For fuck's sake. Every single time, I don't think I could like him any less. Boom. We get another example of why you should not revere John Lennon. I mean, it's one thing that you're a champagne socialist, but it's another thing that you're a deadbeat dad. Well, fucking dickhead. Anyways. Attempts to create a bond between the 8-year-old boy and Yoko have failed, so it has been easier to simply leave his son behind. What a farging dickhead. Anyways, okay. Pictures, lots of pictures. You guys don't want to see pictures, do you? Don't you growl. There's nobody at the door. It's okay. Calm down. There better not be anybody at that daggone door. hear that girl growling? Oh my gosh, she's so ferocious. Hush. Stay. It's gonna be okay. Good job on being an alert guard dog. We appreciate you. I can't pan the camera down any further because it's a cell phone, so it'll fall if I do. Just so you know. I think I was scared of her. The Irish Times will quote Julian in 1998. But she kept cuddling me, and eventually in my little mind, I somehow knew that if I wanted to keep my dad, I had to like her. It wasn't until years later that I began to understand their relationship and suddenly stopped seeing her as the weird lady. Oh no, she was a weird lady. I think she still is. Is Yoko Ono still alive? I think she is. As Klein's lawyers resumed their search for Kyoko, John and Yoko later get caught up in New York City's creative energy. Yoko went to school nearby at Sarah Lawrence College in Westchester County, which Linda Eastman also attended, and spent considerable time in the city's avant-garde community before meeting Lennon. In fact, Eastman and Ono have a lot in common. Both were raised in wealth and privilege. Yoko Ono was raised in Japan, the daughter of a bank executive. The family moved to San Francisco and New York when she was a child, but returned to Tokyo for World War II. Yoko remained in Japan when her family moved to Scarsdale, New York, coincidentally where Eastman was born after the war. But she joined them there in 1952 when she attended Sarah Lawrence. I don't know, I always find it weird when a school has a person's full name. Maybe it's just me. Is it just me? It could be. Oh, yeah, tonight's gonna be a short one. Okay. Both have been married before. Both are artists. Linda having worked professionally as a photographer. Eastman's specialty is covering the world of rock and roll, and her images appear regularly in music magazines. Her work led her into short relationships with famous names like Mick Jagger of the Rolling Stones, guitarist Jimi Hendrix, and singer Jim Morrison of the Doors, all before she met Paul McCartney. Jesus. Paul. Anyways, we'll carry on. Linda Eastman is confident in an aggressive New York City manner. Yoko is equally brash but less confrontational. Fierce in their loyalty, the two women are devoted to their new husbands, destined to remain with them until death. But with the Beatles now in the past, any chance for Linda Eastman and Yoko Ono to grow their relationship is gone. It remains a rivalry. Yet another similarity the women share is that each believes her spouse is the better Beatle, deserving more credit for the band's success. However, while Linda is seen as a benign presence in Paul's life, a loving and devoted wife, it's okay, it's the music. It's just the music. It's okay. No, it's the music. There's nobody at the door. Lay down. It's okay, baby. She's not convinced. If anything, the sound's coming from over there. You should be looking to your left, not straight forward, but dogs. What you gonna do? However, while Linda is seen as a benign presence in Paul's life, a loving and devoted wife, Yoko is widely viewed by the public as a female Svengali, imposing her will on Lennon. Magazines even mock her Japanese heritage, such as a 1970 Esquire article titled John Lennon's Most Exclusive Gloopy. Oh my god. Holy shit, dude. Are you serious? They wrote it like that. The article was written by Charles McCarry, a former CIA operative and writer of thriller fiction. My gosh, the shit you could get away with in the 70s, am I right? At this point, John Lennon has pretty much ceded his life to Yoko, So, as the couple makes a new home in New York City, they not only step completely away from the Beatles, but also turn their backs on London for good. I should have been born in New York, John states soon after their arrival. I should have never been born in the village. That's where I belong. The singer revels in the open-air poetry and impromptu musical jam sessions in bohemian Greenwich Village. Sometimes he plays for free on the streets. John and Yoko record together in their St. Regis suite, music that will later appear on a Lennon album entitled Sometime in New York City. The album was not a success, peaking at number 48 on the US Billboard's 200. I mean, 48's nothing to mock. I mean, not everything has to be number one, right? Especially if it's crap. Oh, I feel so safe with this ferocious beast by my side. That's right. That's a good girl. Searching for Kyoko may be the couple's stated reason for leaving England, but it is just a pretext. The breakup of the Beatles has caused the British press to hammer Lennon constantly. The negative attention is so bad that fans stand outside Apple headquarters in London shouting that Yoko is a nip and a chink, and that she should get back to her own country. Oh my. It was Ono who suggested the permanent move to New York, her home for a large portion of her life. Thus, the 18 trunks of possessions, a clear indicator that the couple is relocating for good. Almost immediately, John Lennon begins creating controversy. Of course he is. I mean, what else could he possibly do? Create music? That's beneath him. The man who once proclaimed that the Beatles were more popular than Jesus is emboldened by the anti-war movement and his long opposition to the conflict in Vietnam. Shortly before leaving England, Lennon recorded the anti-war song Imagine, which speaks of a world without heaven or hell, or war, and the hope of for a utopian society where the world will be as one. In New York City, Lennon grows more radical. The singer demonstrates an angry side with this song Power to the People. A million-selling single he releases to coincide with the Mass Peace March on Washington in May 1971. Rallied by Lennon's voice, thousands of demonstrators turn out to protest the Vietnam War. 12,000 are arrested. 12,000 arrested. That is... wow. That's... how the hell do you arrest 12,000 people? Anyways. 6 months later, Lennon appears to rally in support of poet John Sinclair, sentenced to 10 years in prison for marijuana possession. 10 years? How much fucking weed did he have? The performance takes place in Ann Arbor, Michigan, where John and Yoko take the stage at 3 a.m. In addition to music from the former Beatle and from singer Stevie Wonder, the audience of 15,000 people also hear speeches by activists from the radical Black Panther Party and from members of the Chicago Seven, well known for their roles in protests during the 1968 Democratic Party National Convention. Lennon's presence at this event does not go unnoticed. Well, good. Or bad, I don't know. He catches the eye of President Richard Nixon, whose advisors believe that Lennon's prominent anti-war voice might cost Nixon re-election. 1972 will be the first year that 18-year-olds will have the right to vote in the United States. The Nixon administration fears a powerful anti-war constituency could bring it down. The race is predicted to be tight. Something as simple as famous rock stars like John Lennon spouting anti-Nixon statements might be dangerous. It might be. Ironically, when Elvis Presley visited the White House last December, Richard Nixon tasked him with spying on John Lennon as part of the King's request for a Federal Bureau of Narcotics and Dangerous Drugs badge. Knowing that Lennon smokes marijuana, a drug the King finds unpatriotic, Elvis readily agrees. The dumb spy request did not amount to anything, as Elvis never saw John Lennon again. Well, he got his badge though, so that's all that really matters. The King gets what the King wants, thank you very much. At the direction of the White House, the FBI begins spying on Lennon, amassing a file that will grow to 300 pieces of evidence. The recent formation of the Youth Election Strategy, YES, is reported. Notes, an official bureau document dated February 25, 1972. The surveillance highlights the 20th National Convention of the Communist Party USA, which Lenin attended. The FBI text reads, "The new left-oriented group is being formed by British musician John Lennon and former Yippie leader Jerry Rubin to raise funds for proposed demonstration activities at the Republican National Convention in San Diego during August." It is also reported that Lennon is meeting with Rubin and activist Abby Hoffman to plan a major concert to rally the vote against Nixon. As the singer becomes more entrenched in leftist politics, particularly in the company of individuals who have long been under investigation by the FBI, John Lennon grows wary, sensing he is being watched. During his second appearance on the Dick Cavett Show, a fidgety Lennon pulls out a sheaf of papers, notes he tells Cavett containing the many things on his mind. Yoko Ono, dressed in a black shirt and blue pantsuit, sits to his left. When Lennon tells Cavett he is being watched by the FBI, a most unusual thing happens. The audience grows quiet, apparently doubting Lennon's accusation, and an uncomfortable Cavett changes the subject. The clandestine FBI surveillance of the singer has been done so skillfully that the American public knows nothing of the massive file being compiled on Lennon. The first time John Lennon appeared on Cavett 1 year ago, he came across as witty, but now he sounds paranoid. His words are met by some hostility and doubt. I mean, what happens when you're a dickhead, John? But just because you're a dick doesn't mean you're wrong. Soon it is not just the FBI tailing Lennon. The Central Intelligence Agency and Britain's top domestic counterintelligence and security agency, MI5, are both investigating the singer as a non-naturalized resident living in the United States on a visa. Lennon has a tenuous hold on remaining in the country. Any hint of illegal behavior could get him deported. On February 4, 1972, U.S. Senator Strom Thurmond of South Carolina writes to Attorney General John Mitchell, stating that deportation would be a good countermeasure against John Lennon. Thurmond points to Lennon's 1968 arrest for hashish possession in London as proof the singer has broken U.S. immigration laws. The Controlled Substances Act, which regulates the possession of narcotics, became effective May 1st, 1971. Richard Nixon immediately takes up Thurmond's cause. In March 1973, Lennon is ordered to be deported. Yoko Ono is spared deportation and is instead granted permanent resident status. But her husband is soon ordered to leave the country. As a prolonged court battle begins, that order is temporarily stayed. The stress begins taking its toll. Lennon becomes bitter and sarcastic, the attitude shown on the Dick Cavett Show becoming a regular part of his behavior. Even as Richard Nixon is re-elected and the threat of John Lennon recedes, the FBI surveillance continues. And so does John Lennon's disenchantment. It has been there 3 years since the Beatles' divorce. Now, Lennon begins looking for another separation from his relationship with Yoko Ono. Well, shit in the bed. You know what, guys? I'm just gonna call it here. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, and I'll be on tomorrow around 8:30, 9 o'clock Central, and we're probably gonna be doing some Gunpla action, build another Gundam, or several, or whatever. You know the thing. Anyways, I appreciate you guys for tuning in, and I will see you mañana. Good night. 8:30, 9 o'clock Central, something.
Was never free. 1, 2, 3.
Right now? I'll say, can you see by the dawn's early light what a promise we had at the twilight's fast gleaming, whose breath dries and bright stars on the ramparts we won, was the
carrying merchandise, clothes, shoes, all weaving in and out of traffic on Chestnut Street. And then we spoke to a witness who was in Rittenhouse. I'm going to go to this.